I got a little late. How many watching the TV? Oh, okay, that was probably really loud. Yo, okay, guys, welcome back to the stream. um, Took me a second because I was streaming, but I wasn't streaming to nothing. So we're here. Um, Still getting over the bronchitis, so pray for your boy. And what else did I want to say before we get started? I don't know what I want to say before we get started. I just want to get started. Today, also too, when y'all get here, throw something in the chat. Like it, do something, whatever. Let me know. All that stuff is grateful because I want to get used to doing this, get used to seeing it, getting used to, let me know if the music's too loud. My mic is already kind of like, it ain't no super nice mic, but it is going to get the job done. Maybe change where you guys' comments hit on this screen because, um, I have so much stuff going on in the screen. So, but today, matter of fact, today we're going to be doing, I'm going to be doing a commission. Aeonix won the competition for, let me turn this music down. I'm battling with the music. I'm going to just turn it down in my ears a little bit. I'm going to let y'all rock with it. Okay, Aeonix won a competition. So again, I had for anybody who sees this, I have, okay, so it says I got 0 viewers, so I'm just gonna be just going off the bat. When I see somebody up in here, we're gonna begin. But for anybody else that watches this later, Aeonix won a competition, and he wanted me to do his character. So that's what I'm gonna do today for you guys. So I brought up just some of the ref. Oh my gosh, I brought up. I just like want this. This thing is on. I don't know why it's. I want to do like evenly select, but it's like doing 1 point select like that. I'm not trying to do that because it's on free transform, scale and rotate. Okay, so as a matter of fact, I want to kind of go to the notes. Kendall, thank you for coming in. Thank you for being the first viewer. Class is in session. Yes, it is. Let's freaking do this. Let me kind of. Oh man, I feel like. Let me just kind of clean up so we can get like a clean up. Kind of get more of this in the center. Okay, so yeah. A matter of fact, I'm about to really quick go to Aeonix gave me like ooh, nice artwork. Gave me a some notes. Okay, however you want because okay, so I'm gonna read. Well, hopefully he's fine with me reading this. See, it says also for this character, the wielder, you can change his look however you want because he's a heroic avatar entity. Only things that stay the same in each iteration are the general base look of his sword. Okay, the sword, hair, helmet, and left forearm. So let's just point that out. First, one of all, you want to respect your client. This is, and just almost as if it's and your vision, and most of us creatives have things that we want to create or ideas, stories, characters. So when I'm gonna come at this, I'm gonna think of myself as far as how when I come up with a design and what I think is great to keep those things. So these are the things that we need to concentrate on. These shapes. Remember, he talked about the helmet, the hair. So we have this white, like long hair. Oh man, sorry. And I'm just kind of looking at some of the other things that he has sent me, which is really cool. But it's pretty much these are the main things. The hilt, The hair. What else, my friends? Say, and the left forearm. So these things um, are things that I want to concentrate on. Uh, so, okay. Also, too, you guys, let me know how the volume is. If you want me to turn the music down, you want me to turn it up, you want to, you know what I'm saying? Let me know. Keep in the flow with the family, so we can keep it moving. So these are the things that I want to concentrate on. Okay. Really cool character. Kind of reminds me of something that's very, shoot, what I want to say, Destiny-ish. You know. Um, so, um, I'm trying to think right now. Matter of fact, I'll write some notes down. Let's be all, super. Let's be super smart right now. Also, too, Aeonix, if you're in here, yo, hit up in the chat too. Um, shoot, let me let you know if you're not on. Shoot, I don't know. All right, cool. Um, okay. Just let Aeon know because I want him to be involved. This is for him, and it's kind of cool to have him as involved as much as possible. Sometimes that can also be a pain too. When with your clients, it's kind of weird to say this out in front of everybody, but sometimes you can be overwhelmed with a lot of the information that is given, and um, okay, cool. Thank you for letting me know the volume is good. Kendall, thank you so much. I didn't even know if that came on the screen or not. I got this like chat box and I want to see that mess work. But I'll just move it over here. So, but he gave me some great simple notes that allows me to be creative in bringing that vision. Because again, usually if people come to you commission, they already have faith in you. They like what you already do, and so I know like when I used to do commissions, well, the kind of commissions I got, especially younger, was just all over, from doing I need a website to, I need this book cover design. I need, stuff that didn't deal with the things that I enjoyed. So I spent a lot of years doing like a lot of work that I was I had no real heart to do, you know what I'm saying? So which is fine. It gave me it was work. It was like working at a pizza Hut. Not pizza Hut, but it's a job, you know what I'm saying? So and that's what we're here to do, is do a job anyway. So um, oh yeah, I said I think I was gonna just write a little list on the side of like things that I want to the wilder. Okay, so I really want to express the weight of this sword. I think that this sword is a huge part of this character. Um, is a huge part of telling this character's story. And I want to show the challenge. I'm not. I'm gonna write this out because my writing is not the best. I'll just speak it to you guys. But you know what? Maybe I'll go back. Maybe I will write it out. Um, we have time, right? Uh, let's just say the sword. The sword. This is key. Okay, so that's gonna be in my head. And the weight. The weight. Let's see if I spell this right. The weight. This is what I want to display. I want to. The wielder is strong. He's a strong character, is what I get from all this. A loyal character. Why do I say that? Because he has this mask on, showing no emotion but focus. Shows to me like this person's loyal to his cause, her cause. I think it's a guy. And those are like the heart points that I want to like display in this piece. So when I go about now, I'm gonna be doing just some loose drawings to start figuring out a pose that would tell that story. So first, I think I'm gonna kind of make this small a little bit, so I just kind of get some room for this. Uh, what we're gonna do? So just put that over there. Right here, I'm just gonna be thinking of a full-size human male. and him carrying this heavy sword, yet he's strong and focused. So, I may do a lot of these. Kind of like what my mentor had taught me a long time ago, is just starting out small. This is really good because you can execute a lot faster, see silhouettes. Um, I don't know. I'm trying to explain this while trying to use as much creativity in my brain as possible. But when you work small, you can basically get a quicker execution of what you're going for. This, so you can kind of see a silhouette. You can kind of just build really concept something really quick. So this is kind of basic. However, it's kind of a broadsword, so I don't know. I'm kind of thinking of having these arms like they'd be holding the sword like that, but that doesn't. I don't think that you can like do that. So what I'm gonna do is kind of have it up there like something like this. Kind of think of this character's weight. And remember, this is just one idea. What I might end up doing is the mixing and matching ideas. And as you guys can see, I'm not going straight off the freaking, lines. All right, cool. Got the homies up in here. I don't know why this shout box is not working. If you guys saw stuff on the thing, let me know. Justin, what up, yo? Freaking Aeonix, what's good? yeah, take notes. This is all for you. Oh, shoot. I'm supposed to be recording this. I forgot to tell you that all these that I'm be doing for you guys, I'll be recording that. So whoever wins, the next times I'll be recording this, and you guys can have the video too. I'm gonna think another one too. This is just almost like the same thing as I just had. So put a little perspective on it. So kind of give it a little, give it a little oomph with the perspective. Still a solid stance, so we can I can always go in and then we could oh, this is the chest, this is the crotch area, this is this and that. But when I'm far away, I probably don't want to put it right where his crotch is at, but y'all get the feels of what I'm trying to do. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna erase that just to keep us safe here. Let's just move to the next one. All right, so bro, let me turn this music up. This music vibing. I know y'all want to hear it. All right. I want to think of something really cool. I'm gonna look at this. These are, want to look at kind of like the pose and stuff like that. Again, I can have something more of this heroic type thing here. Let's just lens off of the reference that it gave me, and here I think I'm gonna think of flow, because I can have this some hair flowing like this, and then we have just this solid. Remember we were talking about the weight, the solid. Oh, my notes are gone. Weight and the solid. The weight and his focus. I didn't write that down. It's like a very focused feeling character, especially with the mask. So, this might be a cool way to kind of show that, and we still get some action with the flow. So, his I forget what, I don't know. It feels kind of like a long coat, and his hair could be kind of flowing to express that this guy's alive yet, and we have movement, yet we still have this strong, focused, feeling character, and adding a little perspective, can add a little dynamicness into that, So that's another choice we can go with. Also, too, Aeonix, if you see anything you like, because I think I'm gonna just keep doing a whole bunch of these thumbs. I'm gonna get rid of this. Let me know, and we'll go with that. Let me see. I think I'm gonna try something that's more dynamic. Let's go kind of like with that cloud pose I did, where you're getting some kind of perspective type push like this, The blade is like all up in the camera. You know what I'm saying? Something like that. You know. I don't know how. Again, I want to show the weight of this thing and the strength of this thing. So, you know. Also, too, I could probably just bring up some reference too, which is what I should be doing, just having that on the side. Again, still using perspective, as you can see here. This is all like pretty much, well, it's supposed to be lining up. um, Actually, it probably should be like this. Y'all know where I'm trying to go. If I want to go into it, we'll get the math right. But yeah, um, this is kind of the gist, right? You guys, let me hold on. I'm gonna pull up some reference real quick on my Pinterest, and then I'm going to maybe show you guys what I'll be looking at, and then we'll see something real quick. Let's see. I'm gonna call it. Let's see. I'm gonna just say heavy sword. Let's see what comes up. I just want to. No, I don't want to just see a sword. Let me just say warrior. I don't want to call it warrior either, so I don't want. Also, too, if you guys have ideas, yo, spit them, spit them. It's like with a broadsword. That's really what I want. And I kind of don't want already done artwork. I want something. I want a real person. But a lot of stuff that comes up, I'm gonna show you guys real quick, is like already done artwork. I mean, I can take influence, I can take inspiration from these, which is great. But I kind of want to use my creativity to kind of take that based off of reality. So just like they did when creating their stuff, you know. So but all this, they're like pretty much one-handed type blade. This is kind of like a, you know, just resting it on his leg, you know. But that's kind of cool too, because it kind of shows, yo, this is weight, this is heavy. And I can think about that too, having that sword rest either on his shoulder, different things like that. Um, so all kind of things. I like this lighting, how they're using the light and that. Could think about stuff like that too. um, but yeah, I'm gonna put that to the side, and I'll be looking at that. Maybe coming up with some stuff. And dynamic sword poses. Let me look at that. Let me search that real quick, just real quick. I might get same kind of stuff. Hold on. I'll show you guys what I'm getting. Okay, so this is what we're getting here. Stuff like this is cool, but I want to like actually show the character, show the face, show the things that really we can come with. A lot of these too are like nice light uh, light blades. Nothing really heavy. And again, I kind of want to have a lot of creativity in this too, and a challenging of myself to come up with something dope. So, could do something like that. That's kind of cool. Just gotta make sure we have the arm guard showing and having. Actually, I'm gonna do a quick. I'm gonna do a little quickie. A little quickie. Okay, where's the program at that I'm using? All right. Something like that. So, his face would be like, you know. I guess I should be looking at the references, but I'm not. Be kind of cool. This, and maybe, you know, the hair going out like that or something like that. I don't know. Could feel very still, and I don't know. I think I'm kind of feeling this kind of dynamic type stuff. In here, I just want to make sure to capture that helmet and that arm. Something that kind of came up to me right now too. Shoot, what happened? It was in my head. Let me see if I can kind of, where we're getting the arm, we're getting the helmet, and then like the blade is like down like that, and he's like somehow holding it like this or something like that. I just would have to figure out like how else, you know. Could even have this be kind of dynamic too, where it's doing something like that too. So let me see if we can kind of like push something like that. Apply the transform. Let's see. You know, just have this. The only thing too, I want to show. You want to show that like the attributes of the sword. So, having the blade, being able to see the blade. You know, shoulder up, head kind of going down. Leg doing something. Could even have this, you know, hand back here, like, you know, charging something. I don't know. Could have it up here where it's like freaking, this is crushing on something, like, like I freaking KO'd this fool. You know, I don't know. No violence, no violence. Clean, clean. You know, there's many ways we can take this. I kinda think I like this. Aeonix. Let me know. Matter of fact, just out of these, because you know what? Since this is a free one, I'm going to. I mean, I'm gonna do my best, but I'm not gonna do 8 billion of these, because then I'll add just like too much to then choose from, to break down and all this kind of stuff. But out of like one, okay, this really didn't really. Let's just say that's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and this is what I usually do too. I give people a chance to kind of like, you know, like, yo, like, which one do you feel? What do you feel? Like, which direction do you want to go? Before I get into like the rendering and building it and stuff like that. You know, if the job is required, like if the job is paying at that level where I'm gonna have to spend more time to get what it is that they really want. You know, it depends on their budget and the time that is required to finish it. So, Aeonix, let me know which number you want to go with from here, or at least which direction, because then we'll take that direction and then we'll do another small exploration in that area, and then from then on we will progress on to like making this happen. Yeah, freaking Siegfried. Yes, Guts, Cloud. Yes, come on. All right, so I'll make sure to have a lot of that goodness in there. Matter of fact, I'm a if you see any of these, let me know. 4 or 5 looks great. Which one you like more? I'm not gonna be. Yeah, anybody else that's here, yo, throw something up in there. Thanks, yo, Aeonix. Thanks for real. I'm gonna look at some ref real quick for Guts and Cloud and freaking who else did you say? Freaking Siegfried, freaking what's your boy's name? Nightmare. All these cool guys. Matter of fact, I'll do it while you guys are. Kindle goes with 4 and 5. Okay, cool. How do you spell Siegfried? Siegfried. This is let's say Soul Calibur Siegfried. So like a lot of this stuff. This is cool. This cool stuff, right? This is freaking dope. I've never seen that. It's heaviness, so it's cool. Like, it's dynamic, and at the same time he's the heavy sword stuff. So we'll apply a lot of this cool stuff. This is kind of cool too, kind of interesting. As you guys can see, it looks like they're using in like, see, remember we were talking about perspective, using those dynamics. I hate how this keeps going over, but look at the cursor. You're getting this in the perspective, like this really push on this solid character. That really helps out. Let's look at this one. This one's another character, but what's helping this one? I mean, dang, I wish I can show you guys. Matter of fact, dude, let's do a little science real quick, because we got to study these anyway. All right, we're going to study this one real quick. I'm going to study, shoot, what happened to this one? Okay, we're going to study this one. We're going to just kind of see what the science behind this stuff that's helping these things work, and how we can apply all this stuff to what it is that we do. We're going to look at this one too, because it's going to do something that I don't even know if this is saving the image correctly. We're going to find out. And this one we're not going to do. We'll do this one because they're all doing different things, and I kind of want to explore this one too. That's gonna be it, okay? Because I know we don't have all time tonight to be all doing all this kind of stuff. Digging 4 or 5. Okay, if anybody else has any votes, let us know. Where are these guys? All right, cool. So I'm just gonna drop this in. Let's do a little homework. This is class session. One thing already that works for this, you guys, that's really dope. If anybody, well, I'm probably not gonna give you guys a chance to talk. I'm just gonna do it. Is you have this, and then look at this right here, okay? This this is, it's flat, like the shot is flat on, right? So we weren't, remember I talked about the push in perspective, things going in space and out or whatever. This one is flat on, but what's going on is in our silhouette. I wish I could just like somehow black this thing all the way out, which I can't, but I mean, you guys, let's just blue it out real quick. Like, and let me just draw over it. Dude, you're getting a dopest silhouette right here, okay? You're getting, and they're even giving like, they're giving all this character with the cape, and it's just, look at his face is even just very cash, but they're still giving vibrance to the whole thing by that silhouette, by giving that this this looks, you guys understand what I'm doing. I'm like, this looks ridiculous. But you're getting flavor with all that stuff, you know what I'm saying? So and it's just a cool way to kind of show that character's like whole straight on attitude or whatever. And still have a dynamic, a different type of way of showing dynamic in the pose. So let's look at another one real quick. And so like when you guys think about your art, you can think like that. Remember, it's like, it's sort of we're designers as well. Okay, this again, with all the glitz, without all the glitz and glamour, right? Let's go throw this white behind. Let's go throw another one on. And as I'm telling y'all this, I'm freaking talking to myself, because I'm like, dang, I need to be applying these things. But again, look, you're getting perspective. This is helping you draw your eye, to certain things. This is helping the whole dynamic of everything. They get the presence of this fool's huge freaking broadsword. Letting that even goes beyond his foot. I don't even know if that really makes sense. That might make sense. I'm not even sure. Like his arm, I would have to stand and do this. This probably does make sense. And it reaches out, it rests on the ground. You know what I mean? This ground is probably closer than this here. Whatever. You can do the math. You know what I'm saying? That's why learning all this grid stuff, this perspective stuff, really helps out. Helps that reality to everything. But yeah, just showing you guys this dynamic, okay? And then you build your character, put him in those rules, and we have a dynamic pose with the character that is a very solid, type of character. You know what I'm saying? So again, that's another thing to think about. Let me bring in another one. All right. Let's see this again. Yeah, don't mind the desktop. Look at the composition. Look at how he framed it. Look. Come on, you already know we did this. We just did this. So when you guys are thinking of expressing those characters, expressing certain things, look how much room, my bad, again, giving a lot of room to these blades. They're big, and he's like pushing that. And I'm gonna show you something too. Like, kind of want to just leave this here. So what some artists do, and another thing is, you would divide your composition up into like thirds or whatever, something like that. But look, this sword is taking up most of like this whole composition. You see, he's scientifically letting you know, hey, who's the boss? The sword is the boss. The sword is the boss. Look at how much space the freaking nightmare takes up. This here, yeah, he's the will. He's really the boss. You know what I'm saying? But he takes up that kind of space. So, um, these are things to think of. Like, it's funny because if somebody were to see me draw this, they'd be like, "This is what are you drawing? This is stupid." And I'm like, "You don't get it. I'm freaking coding this." It's just like if somebody saw somebody coding a program, they're like, "What are you doing? I just see words and letters." And they're like, "Haha, that's the trick. You freaking don't realize that this code right here is gonna, create this entire animation and these physics and all this kind of stuff like that." So that us as artists, we're coders. The better that we understand these kind of like rules and things like that, we can create. Even if you feel you're at a level that isn't that great or anything like that, with this kind of science, you can use those I want to call them their fundamentals and their truths. These are truths that will always work. You know what I'm saying? So I'm talking to you and I'm talking to myself. So your boy's trying to get back on that. Let's go to the other one. This is the one that I didn't want to bring because I couldn't like really see any sort of push or dynamic or anything like that. However, let's just kind of look. What I'm going to do real quick is, um, let's shoot. What did I want to do? I want to break this down a different way. I kind of want to break it down in seeing the tones, seeing where dark is, seeing where light is. Sometimes also too playing with that dynamic is just as important as you drawing the character. Where you're putting all the light and dark, so you guys can see what's going on. You seeing that? Of course. Well, what happened? Oh, that's the thing. I'm trying to work this one. I'm sorry, because there's nothing super dynamic, and not everything has to be super dynamic, but all this could be like pretty much blocked out. This here blocked out. This here, all this stuff like that. And you use that stuff to really shape your character. This whole blade is like pretty much really lit up, which is cool. It's the Soul Calibur, right? The Sword of Light. No, Soul Calibur. I don't remember which one's the good one, the bad one. I think Calibur is actually the bad one. Somebody tell me. Yo, my monster mix. Yo, sup? What's good? What's good? Welcome to the stream. So let's try to see if we can do something else too to figure out also what is really working. I really like. Oh, I put the color back on, and okay. I went to the doctors and they said I have nurse and they gave me 2 shots. Okay, sorry. That's for the work the day job that I gotta go to tomorrow. However, what's really cool, somebody can probably point out what's going on. I just put the colors back, and I love what's happening now that I took it off and took it back. Matter of fact, I'm gonna just kind of blow it up and see if with the level. No, actually, I don't want to do it with the level. I'm gonna do it with a tone curve real quick. If you guys can see what I'm seeing, I'll give you guys like 2 seconds to see if you could type it before I talk about it. What's really really dope about this piece, now that I kind of like oversaturated it. Okay, in about 5 seconds, I'm gonna say what's going on that I think is working really dope in this. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay. The color. The choices of where they put the color. Dang it. hate when this I can't draw on this stuff. It's just all pretty much here. They have a little goal here, little hints here. Of course, this here and that, but mostly everything, in this outfit is pretty great and everything like that, you know. But that's also, I think, what gives this a very nice, cool feel. But again, it's pretty straight on. We do have, it looks like we have a little perspective going, a little bit of this stuff, a little bit of some, you know, things that I think help also too with you guys when drawing your character. Um, Giving them a waistline and a shoulder line. You can, and then you a line here. You guys gonna see me do this in the thing too. This can like really help you start a simple start of making a character. Um, wow, you can't see a thing. Hold on, guys. Let me throw this. Let me throw a little. Actually, I should throw a color in there because I just drew it white. So let's see. Um, I know that looks goofy, but again, remember, we're the coders. We see the goofiness. Everybody else sees it when it's finished. We see the other stuff. Yeah. Oh yeah, the contrast. It was just like I heightened the contrast, but in the contrast, it showed that where that artist decided to put a focus on color and where to keep everything, you know, gray and very dead like, so there's like dead regions for all of his armor, and then you had the sword which had the light. Now maybe somebody can correct me. B- Soul Edge is the bad sword. Soul Calibur is the sword of light, so he has a Soul Calibur. Okay. um Siegfried with the Soul Calibur. Yeah, so um he's giving presence to this just like with the face. Okay. um Also, too, quick question, if you guys can. When you guys chat, is it coming up on the screen? Last time it was. I'm not sure if it's doing it right now. So, and I don't know if that has to do on my side because I have this chat box. I don't even know if it's working. So, but I know you guys can see it on the side. Anyway, okay, let's get to work. We had fun with these. These are great inspiration. So actually, we looked at a lot of art to get inspired by. You know what? I ain't mad at that. Back to this. All right, back to our stuff. We set 4 and 5, right? Okay. Let me see what I want to do. This is what we're gonna do. This is what I call the workout. We're gonna come up with one, but what I'm gonna do is I'm going to work on two. Yes, I am. Yes, we are. Okay, I'm gonna hide the reference for right now because I know it's gonna be a human character, kind of built character. So I'm gonna focus on that. Yes, yes, yeah, exactly. We were focusing, and that's the same thing too. We're almost like magicians, you guys. We are trying to guide and tell people where to focus, what to do. That is also our job as an artist, you know. And so, like, a lot of times I talk about gesture drawing. I talk about the fundamentals. These are things that I'm always trying to get better at. Every dope artist is always trying to get better at. Why are we always trying to get better at this? It's so that it's in the back of our mind, so we can start using the magic. Okay? Yeah, we got the sword, we can fight, but if you had a sword and you got magic, come on now. Will with one slice, use the magic's gonna help you. So the magic is like a lot of things like design, thinking of color, thinking of all these different things that go along with creating art. So once you start getting a good feeling for fundamentals, like with Kendall, I'm like, bro, we gotta get on these gestures. We gotta get that in the blood. You know what I'm saying? So you can rock, you can quickly come in and start, busting gestures or whatever. And as you're doing that, then you can start thinking of design. You know, simultaneously, and you'll start thinking of all these other things. You'll start thinking of lighting and all this kind of stuff, and that is, I think, what starts building your ability to execute. And be able to do it at a type of speed. So that's why all the olds and the new and everybody that's really dope is like, do fundamentals, draw these hands a million times, do all this stuff, because they're trying to tell you, like, I don't know if they're trying to, like, basically it's like, get this so that it is in the back of your mind. Like, when you start playing a fighting game, you're like, oh, you're trying to learn the combos, you're trying to do all this stuff like that. But when you become like a pro, like, I forget what you call it, kind of like you want to have those bread and butter combos in the back of your mind. So when you get that opening, you just freaking, like, somebody whiffs or somebody drops a combo or something, or that you have more frames to you know get in a hit and then get a starter of your combo. You do that automatically because it's in the back of your freaking mind. Like, you already know what it looks like, you know what it feels like. So it's just like with anything. And that's why I want us to continue to um, just grow in the boring stuff. So when it's time to, oh dang, that's not what I want. When it's time to freaking execute, we're like freaking killing it. You feel me? All right. So what I'm gonna do, and again, I'm talking to myself. Like, your boy's always gonna be. I'm in front here right now, but I'm talking to myself because I want to be a killer as well. Let's see, Thero, what up with it, fam? Welcome, Tech and Movement and Frank. Exactly. And I know, like, sometimes, like, I remember, like, especially like when Street Fighter 4 came out and everything, and I was looking like, yo, like, I'm about to beast on this game. Anything Street Fighter 5, whatever. If you want to beast, you gotta put a lot of freaking time in. These fools that's learning the frame data, even with Tekken as well. Any fighting game, any of these pros, Sonic Fox, all these cats that we're seeing out there, they are putting in time to do that. And if you want to grow as an artist, you want to tell your stories, you want to get your visions out there, like, this is something, you want to get that frame data in the back of your mind. You know what I'm saying? So all right, enough preaching. Actually, no, I'm gonna just keep going as it leads, because this is, look, I don't know what's gonna happen tomorrow, but I want y'all to get this goodness. I want to get this goodness. This is what I'm here to do. And I just want to keep bringing it. Tell your friends, tell your mom, freaking get on these streams, get this power up. You know what I'm saying? I did not go to work to do the day job that I did to come home and feel defeated and get upset with my life, or get upset with my art. No, you guys, we're all freaking fighting. We're all fighting for this. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm drawn, and I think I've been drawing so many ladies that I'm like giving this character a more feministic thing. And what's so cool, I can change it, but I really want you guys to know that, nah, you guys are fighting too. And let's fight on. Okay, so what I'm gonna do with this is take inspiration from all that stuff we saw. Right? I'm gonna do that. Why not? I'm gonna think of perspective, just like which. Okay, so 101. Let's do this. I'm so hyped right now, fam. Like, this mess is gonna come out freaking super dope. All right, because we're gonna use fundamentals, at least to the best that we can, the best that I can right now. And then once the stream is over, I'm probably gonna just freaking keep going. So let's think of. Remember, we had our Siegfried that was had a very solid stance. I'm giving him a more dynamic stance, and I'm gonna use perspective though. Okay. I want this to make sense though. That's one thing. I want it to make sense. Let me just mess around real quick, okay, guys? Without, like, just watch, okay? I'm gonna see, kind of like if I want to do something. Like, how do I want this to work out? Do I want it to be this dynamic? Should I just let the sword play most of the dynamic? Let's get wild with it. Let me take this out real quick, because it's like, he's a little short guy. So usually when that happens, I just draw his head shorter, and it's like, oh, now he's a big guy. see if I want this or not. This is also what I do too sometimes. Actually, I do this a lot. I become like a painter, a modeler, a molder, and what I start to do is just I kind of do this too, and I think I do this because I'm trying to see the broader picture. I'm trying to see the silhouette of the thing. I'm trying to also, if I like it, I'm trying to feel, okay, maybe the arm could go like this. And I'm like, oh, maybe this needs to be longer. So you guys see how I'm spreading stuff. You see, I'm like, oh, I feel like there needs to be more stuff in this space. You know, so then here, this is me. I haven't seen nobody do this, and there's probably artists that do this or whatever. But you know, it starts to help my mind. It's kind of like, to me, it's like looking at a cloud, you know? Man, look at this. Okay, so now, look, I made this here. It's kind of like this leg is in front of the blade. And what I could do is almost change it to where maybe the sword is like behind him or something like that, or on the side of him. I don't know. I'm going to fill it out and see if we can come up with something. However, I want the sword still to have a presence. So I don't know if it being behind him, we could still have that. But this is what I like to do, is explore. I always like to explore when it comes to work. Always trying to find new things that I didn't think of. You know, I'm trying to bring something new to the game. I know there's nothing new under the sun, but who knows? Maybe there is. You know, I have that hope like that. You know what I'm saying? You know, I don't know. So if it is like this, you know, I don't know, maybe it's something like that, and it's like the whole pose changes, and he's like looking this way or something like that, you know. I don't know. I could even bring the sword down as if he's like gonna sling it. You know what I'm saying? So this kind of stuff happens. It's okay. Sometimes I'm drawing and I'm drawing a certain vision, and I'm like, bro, let's see if something else. Let's see if we can come up with something else. So check it, check it. Let's go back because I'm starting to get excited. What if I do have it like he's about to sling it? So I'm gonna have an arm out here. I'm gonna have. I think I'm still gonna have his body face this way. Okay. So let's just simply do that. We'll have this leg facing towards, you know, coming into perspective or whatever. And what I'm gonna do, actually, this is what I'm gonna do. Remember that whole shoulder part? I'm gonna tilt this shoulder like this. All right. I think I'm gonna have his neck going up and his head tilting. Okay, so I'm getting this kind of. No, I'm not. Like, no, I'm not. I am in the backbone, but I think now you see, like, okay, so this is what happens a lot. Everything gets messy. Let's clean it up. Let's clean up a little bit, okay? And usually what I do around this time is I'll like copy it and leave what I started. So I'm gonna have a show, but I'm not doing that right now. I don't know why. I just like, yo, I have too much faith. And you guys will probably start to see what I'm gonna try to do. And I'm gonna like maybe bring this down, because it'd be dope if I can get it to where he's like about to sling this mug. You know what I'm saying? And we're getting that kind of feel. I always want to. I like action. I know sometimes in a lot of the work I do, I haven't really been showing that, and I feel God is telling me, bro, like, do the stuff you want to show, the action you want to show. And so I'm really excited to do more of that in the daughter comic. But yeah, but still, again, remember our notes was weight. So I have the back. I'm trying to think how to express this. Hold on, let's do this real quick. Actually, I'm gonna copy this. And I'm gonna make this smaller so I can kind of see a little bit more. And I'm thinking I should just stand up and just try to see what this feels like. I'm gonna do that. I'm a professional. Y'all can't even see me anyway. Let me stand up and fill this out. If I was freaking slinging this mug, okay, I'm already feeling my pose different. One of these legs is sort of being extended back, like I'm resting a lot of my weight. You see that front knee? I'm right now resting a lot of everything in front of me on that as he's bending over to get ready to sling this. So that's what I'm gonna do. Okay, so I'm gonna draw that for y'all. Now remember I used to never do that. I'd be like, even though you watch the behind the scenes, you see people like, oh, like, doing funny faces and all this stuff, and you're like, man, these fools, like, why they got to do all that? And then when you become a freshman, it's like, nah, like, you got to do everything you can to get these results. So this is what I felt, and this body was more up here like this, okay? So I'm gonna just go off of what I felt, okay? This is how I felt. I can still have this guy look back. Boom. That's a head, guys. Okay, it's supposed to be a head. Maybe in this perspective. Okay, we can do the science later. That's the head. Let me see. Think about the way of the pose. Yeah, yeah, exactly. Who is this? Monster Mix. What up? So yeah, yeah, you guys can remember. You can use yourself as reference. Like, I got up and felt that thing. You know what I mean? Um, I can also go online and try to look for a reference for this one. I'm not gonna do that right now, because I want to just try this first, and I could take pictures of myself too. As you can see, like, kind of off on what would you call it? Proportions. It's okay, because this is mine right now, and I'm just trying to feel stuff. I'm trying to just kind of feel what I was feeling. I'm trying to give myself room to breathe when it comes to this work. Um, mm, okay, hold on, guys, because maybe I don't, because I want, I want to. Okay, the ideas are changing. Ideas are changing. We're still inspiration. Again, I wish I could show this like thrashing. Um, this back here, this back here. This, it might have started back there. This here. Um, and it looks like I'm having both arms, but let me see what it looks like. Maybe this arm back here, as it's gonna get ready to like fling this thing, so he's gonna need some kind of like aerodynamics to swing it, his other arm, and balancing or something like that. One of the problems that I'm already seeing with this is that I'm not going to be able to highlight that sword and the hilt. So maybe I can, but it's going to become like, I don't really like, this is just me, I don't really like, if it's in motion, like, I don't want you to recognize all the detail in what's going on. And so I'm doing this action pose that's in motion. For me, if I show all the detail of that, then it's gonna make that whole motion and everything feel very still. I don't know why I'm erasing the whole thing. It's like I'm already starting to drop the idea. Hold on, let's go back to this. Because we can also have it as an after action. Like, say he already swung and he's like, posed. I'm still trying to work on this vision. And I think sometimes when you do that, you can come up with some dope stuff. And then also too, I could jump back to our other one here too. Again, I want to highlight those three things that Aeonix wants. So, but let's rock with this for a little bit. How much we've been on for? Oh my gosh, we already been on for hours. Only supposed to be doing this for an hour, but it's all good. Let's try to get something solid real quick. Not real quick. We don't need to rush it. I'm gonna try something real quick. Came up with an idea. Check this out. Keep that right there, right? Keep that there. What am I thinking of? I see a pose in my mind of somebody already doing this. I'm gonna try and like twist this. It's, oh my gosh, so much junk going on. You can't even see. Shoot, what, I had it in my mind and then I lost it. But basically, the arm was over here, or it was like down here, and this was like this. Something like that. Let me see if I can get what a feel, get the feels with kind of like mushing what I was trying to do. See if I can come up with something. Also, too, the weight will probably be a lot different if he's doing something like that. Boo boo boo. I'm just do this. Let me see if my imagination can see other things. That's why I'm doing that. He's so small. Let's see. Maybe this is more extended. I don't know how this head would kind of be. I don't know. Maybe we'll have the head like pointed back over here, something like that. You know. Dang. I'm like, where did we start? Guess I'm trying to make his body be so dynamic. I'm always trying to do that. I'm like, I want to feel the dynamic in this. Okay, maybe. And then the hair is like, ooh, maybe like that. So let's kind of take that out. Okay, maybe we got something. Hold on. Have faith. Have faith. I know, because right now I'm like, everybody's watching. Oh no. Oh no. For what you could center the sword and have one hand on the hilt and one holding the blade. Can do that. Was that for the last pose or was this for like a whole new pose? Dang, I already lost what I wanted to do. Or what I was saying. Somebody making this fool so dynamic when I probably should just should probably just bring it in. No pressure, of course. You guys are like, wait, he's a fake. He can't really do it. Get off of this stream. Get him out of here. No. I know. Oh yeah, remember his clothes. Dang, I'm like getting some we might be getting somewhere with this. Hold on. We might get this some like really good feeling motion that's not too heavy. So like trying to make this mess. Like I think what I'm doing is trying to bring it in now. Yeah, I'm trying to bring it in, maybe a little less dynamic, but still gets this kind of feeling that he's moving, and then we still have the hair that's gonna be moving. The only thing is that I think his arm thing is on the right arm. Fam, what is good? Welcome to the stream, Dr. Sun Lane. Welcome, bro. So, yeah. However, I could switch it, and his arm thing could be over here, huh? Let's do that real quick. The Gauntlet of Light. Let me just switch that real quick. Okay, and this could just be straight. And yeah, we can. You know what, Aeonix, let's just do that. Put that mess on top. Put this one here. We just gotta make everything work. I'm gonna stick with this because my brain, I'll keep going forever. This here, I think, remember that whole idea we were talking about this? A solid pose with flow, okay? Yeah, alright. So, let's just figure out how I do want to rock this, your brother and your young man in some kind of perspective. Well, let's sword have that. And then we're gonna get cool flow. We're gonna use two tactics, you guys. Remember the silhouette? Let's do it real quick, alright? This is what I'm gonna do, alright? We're gonna do some science. Before we even get all crazy and try to get detail, oh, the gauntlet, oh, the sword. No, we're gonna do some homework real quick, alright? Let me do this. I'm gonna make this guy small. We're using two. Oh my god, I love this class session. Your boy's so hype right now. Alright. Let me copy this real quick because you guys, we're gonna make magic right here. We're gonna make like some super magic. Alright. Yeah, what are you doing, ROK-MO? What the freak are you doing? I'm doing what we talked about. Okay. Got this hair, got this freaking dope freaking white hair, right? Got that. We're gonna use magic. Okay, and this is how we're gonna do it. We're gonna remember the whole cropping thing. We're gonna kind of go with something like this. All right, let's see what we got. Now we're gonna push it real quick and see what we can do. Oh, that'd be cool if I could use a sword somehow in this. No, we're using no. Let's stay on course. We're using two of those tactics. So let's go back, right? And we're gonna merge them. We're gonna merge this idea here. Except they're using this entire blade to push that. You know, same here. He's using the entire blade. We're gonna use half of that tactic. I'm not sure how well this is gonna work because we're gonna use it with this one. All right. The only thing, like, this has some cool like silhouette type stuff, and it has that cool perspective stuff. Okay, so we're gonna kind of go in the sense of this. All right. Thank you, Siegfried. Thank you for your magic. All right. Thank you, freaking Aeonix, for letting us know. Look at Siegfried. Come on, ROK-MO. Look at Siegfried. You know what to do. Look at the greats. Look at Guts. They already did the homework for you. So I'm like, all right, cool. So this is kind of what we're gonna be going for, okay? Get a little air in there, probably. Show some little leg action, some egg action. No, no egg action, some leg action. We're gonna highlight this blade. That's where the light, boom. See, even at this point, I can start thinking of, oh, what do I want to do with the light? Do I want any special things with the color? Let's bring this back in, all right? Oh shoot. Yeah, now you guys are having fun. Now we're all having fun. Let's just kind of think of some things. All right, cool. So look, we with this blue, the light blue, that can be our light, a main light source. So we can kind of think of that. So right now, this is what I'm gonna do. All right, look, we're gonna just do this. All right, that's all you gotta do. Don't worry about who's watching. You're just gonna put a dot right here, like, oh, that's gonna be some light. Circle in here and down here. Okay. Look at that, you guys. This is how we do it, alright? I'm gonna have that cool white hair going through. Oh my gosh. This fool's hair is longer than I thought. Wow, okay, Onyx, alright. We can have some blowing, bro. We can go with that. You feel me? So we can turn this down. Cause this is supposed to be this kinda like that I don't even know what you call that thing. Freaking waist guard thing. We're gonna freaking put that and get a little air in it, get a little drift, you know what I'm saying? Have that there, right? Okay. And we're all set. Mask, something like that. Okay, guys, we're done. Commission finished, alright? It's all good. Aeonix, thanks for joining. Thanks for applying for the raffle. Here's your commission. Hope you have a great day. I'm joking. All right, cool. We have our understanding. All right, guys. This is it. Now remember, if you show this to the client, they're gonna be like, "What is this?" So don't show them this. If they do not understand concepts and ideas and stuff like that, don't show them that. They get scared. They're like, "Wait, I thought you could draw." I've done this with people thinking that they have a designing mind. A lot of people don't have those. Cannot see the code in this. We can't. A lot of people can't. So don't show them this, all right? Matters on the client. If it needs to be more detailed, show them that, which is mostly 90%. You want to, I probably won't even show Aeonix this, but he's watching right now, and I'm gonna give you the video. So, but this is how we got to it. We use some math, we use some magic. All right, cool. This is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna blue this, all right? What I'm gonna start doing now is drawing in this madness. Okay, cool. I'm gonna get my little pencil brush because sometimes this makes me feel like a kid again, like I'm drawing on the white paper and I'm like, yo, I'm freaking drawing. It feels like a pencil. Like, this is great. What I want to do is kind of want to. Actually, no, I'm not gonna bring up the reference just yet. I'm gonna draw this like just human form. I'm gonna at least try to. So I'm gonna try to slow down a little bit because I was a little hyped. And I'm gonna try and just try to think of the anatomy. Remember, I told you guys about those shoulders, this back, and then this waist, okay? And then this guy leg there and this leg here, okay? This is going to help you go far. And then you just start to build off of that. Um, so this shoulder or this arm, I think we're gonna just have it's probably gonna just be pretty straight, or I could have a little, because it's resting on the ground, so it's not like he's like holding it. So yeah, he'll save his energy. We'll have that and it'll feel a little bit real, if he's. And then also too, I gotta think of like where this sword is to where his feet, so like the ground. This is where a lot of math starts coming in. 1 plus 1 is what? 3 plus 3 is what? 3 plus 9 is 12. Is that right? Okay. That's where a lot of this stuff comes in. So they're like, oh, perspective. We'll just do it real quick. And then 2. Now I'm drawing this here loose. I need to make sure that the proportions fit. The human proportions. Okay. So let's try to like, the whole head thing. Okay. So if this is 1, this kind of would be 2, 3, 4 is usually where you hit the crotch. I'm gonna make this a little bit bigger. Okay, so I'm just gonna. This is just for me. It's my little notes, so I know if I need to kind of change some things. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. If I want the crotch to be like here, that means his waist got to be up kind of like here. You know what I'm saying? Do like that. And then perspective, kind of think of this. Now I'm going off a raw perspective. This is the raw mind. Okay, we'll do like that. Man, oh my gosh, Aeonix, I already feel it. This is gonna be like really legit if I just can just get this to feel great. I'm gonna just have really a lot of fun doing that. I can have his hand. Now that's supposed to be a hand, kind of resting on this hilt thing right here. I should go now. Sometimes, like not sometimes. Let me look kind of at the ref real quick. So I kind of want to know how big this sword is, how big the hilt or the handle. So I'm gonna go kind of ballpark that right there, and the sides too are also really wide. So it kind of reminds me of some Kylo Ren without the lasers. You feel me? So I'm just gonna like ballpark that real quick, and also too, I'm trying to make sure if I want, because the blade's gonna have to be facing that same exact way. So I'm just gonna draw lines right here, down here. Edge of the blade comes to like a point. So let's see. I'm gonna make the middle of this line. If he has it right in front of him, kind of thinking if it's like here, from his waist down. Let's do some math. Let's try to do some math. Some of that stuff we've been studying. If this is the ground, only thing is it would be good if I had the whole perspective grid, but we're gonna use our mind. This here. Let me try to do some stuff. Let me try to do some stuff I learned a long time ago. Try to find the middle of this box. It would be kind of here. This is like the halfway mark here, and let's line this blade up like here, which does mean it should be sitting here. Sitting right here on this part of the ground. So we'll do that. Guys are like, I can't even see what you're doing. Me neither. Me neither. Okay, so we'll do that. I'm gonna slightly put maybe a little design there. Don't really want to rock with that right now. I kind of want to get that form down. Sometimes we get too excited, like, okay, let's go. Put the mask in and everything. And it's like, wait. Is this even working correctly? So gonna have him look not at the direction of his blade. I'm gonna have him be freaking heroic and actually, look to okay, we're gonna have him do that. He's like, you know what? I know my sword's next to me. I'm looking at where I'm going. So I'm just gonna put a head here, okay? We need some big old shoulders. Let me put this here. Put this shoulder here. So the homie just hit me up real quick. Okay. Some broadness in here. Wait. This arm was supposed to be like touching this, right? So sometimes when that happens, I'm like, wait, this doesn't. Like, this fool's arm is too short. It's probably not. but I gotta think. I can think that his body. Yeah, this is where I gotta start thinking. His shoulder is then, and this is this. I was gonna say tic tac toe. What is that thing where you connect the dots? Okay, if my hand has to, if his hand is gonna be here, then I'm like, okay, let's start at the end and let's feel where we gotta go. Okay, so shoulder could probably be here. Bicep, try. Would the try be, okay, I don't want to think too much about what's going to be bulging right now, what's going to be not bulging. But if I studied more, I probably would have just drew it. That's on me. So we'll have this massive shoulder. So my head, I don't know, probably needs to rock back a little bit. That's okay. Remember, this is our sketch. This is our drawing right now. This is not anybody else's. We can change. We can erase. We can do whatever we want. Oh, look at that. As those, I forget what those shoulder, these things that I'm drawing right now. I forget what that mess is called. So the guards are like handles in their on right. Maybe like tonfas. I'm trying to think. Tonfas, that sounds very familiar. I don't know why. I'm thinking of like what's her name stuff. I'm thinking of freaking what's that girl? Girl from Soul Calibur. But like Talum type things. But I don't know if that's a tonfas. I'm probably gonna have to Google that. Let me Google that. Side Google that on my phone. So your boy be on his game. All right, hold on. Let's see. Unless somebody can let me know what that is. Not tongas, tonfas. Oh my gosh, type. Okay. Yeah, I was right. Freaking dope. Okay, cool. Guards. So the. Yeah. So the guards are like handless in their own right. Handless. Am I thinking right? Their guards are handless. Ah, that's freaking. Oh, you have a dope idea. So like this fool, if he wants, he can use the sides too to like also wield or like sling the blade. I'm thinking that's what you're talking about in the design. Because if so, that's freaking. I want to play with this character. Like freaking slinging this mug around. Slinging this freaking blade around, not just from the regular handle, but he has like tonfa handles too. Okay. Let's think of this one real quick. Shoulder, like up here, because like I don't know, just put your hand up, you'll feel your shoulder go up. You can look at it like, oh, this is this close to my face, so I'm gonna put that up there, and then I want the hand to be like there. So I'm just gonna kind of draw it in, and I mean I can have this hand do whatever. I'm having it rest a little bit more right now, just like he is like I'm so confident that I don't have to be worried in holding my blade. Okay, so here let's start kind of thinking about how this body is working. I'm gonna just use a box if we want, just to get that form, get some form going, get some dynamics. Some dynamics. I'm just saying stuff. Okay, got our crotch here, got this kind of like this waist area, and let's just kind of think of the legs, how that would work. Whoa. I'm like, is that right? Now something feels off here. The knee would be facing in. This should probably be more like this. He's having his legs way open. However, there's just kind of, I don't, this is me right now. Feels like sort of a lack of dynamic, lack of Bayham in this. I don't know. So Let me take this out real quick. Um, and maybe it might have to do to just like, I don't know, this pose. um, so no, we have not failed. Okay. In my mind is like, oh my gosh, back to square one. You've fallen. That is not true. We did not put all this time to just be like, oh god, we failed. I can draw something else. I can draw a different pose, but I want to see if I can get something out of this that I want. If I can, and again, at this point, this is me. I would start going and start feeling stuff, and I'll start probably pushing ideas, things like that. So that's what I'm gonna do, because that's just kind of what I want to do. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. This is what you guys were seeing? Oh, oh, shoot. Sorry, guys. I was like, this mess is all slanted. And this is for me, this happens a lot. A lot of times my drawings are like so freaking like off. It's been like this since I've been young. I'm like, is it because I tilt my head a lot? I'm like, why? This is what I'm gonna do though still too. Let me copy this real quick. Again, you guys, I'm gonna fill this out. I'm gonna like let my imagination kind of run. Because I don't know. I think I might. I just want to push something. I'm like, I want something to be pressed. I don't know if I just want to show action in his legs. And you know what? Let's go. I want to look at some. Let's look at the Siegfried. Let's look at some of these stuff. Like, see how that dynamic in his leg? Like, that's some stuff I want. I want to show some dynamic-y. This one works just because it's flat on doing what it needs to do. Oh, that's some daughter artwork. Sorry, guys. You're not supposed to. No, I'm just kidding. You guys can see that. Seeing some workings. Again, look at that. That's simple, but who's doing all the show? The sword. So if our sword is stiff, I'm gonna add some dynamic. All right, we're gonna add some dynamic. I want some more push. Push, push, push. Let's get a little raw. Let me get this like little digital pencil real quick. How do I want to do that? That's the thing. I feel like if it's gonna be dynamic, I can't have both hands on the sword because it keeps his body like. I'm gonna have to change something. What do I change? Dang, I don't want to copy off of Siegfried. Hold on. Let's do some move around. Let's just kind of move this real quick. You guys see? You guys see what's happening here? Remember, we're using digital tools now. And normally you have to erase and draw this all over. Let's use some digital magic. I'm like, where is this going? Oh, you guys' stuff does come up. Freaking dope. Bird's eye view? That would be really intense at this point. Because I kind of want to utilize the work that we've come up to. Because, I mean, I can press like the camera and all this stuff like that, but we've done so much work already. Like, because again, I kind of want you guys to think as if this is a commission. Now, if they're gonna give you enough time to, okay, I want to change, direction. Um, let's do this whole thing. Then you have to like I have to start kind of almost from uh from uh from one. And I kind of don't want to do that. Not right now. But let me see if I can if I can do something. And again, we just may not get there tonight. It's like sometimes that is totally fine. It does not mean that your fight was not worth it. It does not mean actually it was, because you have to fight to get these pictures. You have to fight for the work. I think sometimes we forget that. We're like, dang, like this match should have happened already. No. What? You want to fight for this stuff. You want to know you freaking blood, sweat, and tears. So anybody tries to take this away from you, like, oh, freak, nah. Nah. You're like, none of that. None of that. But also too with Monster Mix, I may add a little press in the perspective realm. So I may bring things out. So in that sense, which what I believe that's in your heart, yes, we're gonna kind of do that. We're gonna definitely kind of do that. Whoa, what's happening here? Hold on, guys. I kind of wanna let me get this out of the way. Let me make this small. Let's go back. Well, let's make this work down here, and then we'll bring it up. It's gonna help us to kind of see if we can get some. Maybe something like this. I don't know. That mess in the front. This kind of going in the back. This kind of going on the side. That'd be kind of dope. And his head, that'd be kind of dope. His head is like down, and his hair is just like flying like up. Like he is not like he's charging, but shoot, maybe he is charging. I don't know. And it's just like freaking all this dopeness. Aeonix, what do you say? But like, yeah. See, guys, we took it back, and I don't know what we had before. Oh, look what happened. Look at this. A little more dynamic. We did not make it pretty yet. Pretty is not the thing. We want to make sure it works. You know, why buy a car that doesn't work? Like, oh, that mess is pretty. That mess did not work. Yeah, I kind of like this pose too, yo. Yeah, I kind of like what's happening here. I kind of like. You can even open the hands like, hey, what's up, bro? What's up, bro? Let's do it then. Alright, Aeonix, we're freaking going. This fool's freaking getting the freaking charge up. Okay, this is kind of dope. And again, we had the light here, light there, of course. And we can even have some, like, you know, some juice. Fool's like, oh god, like, help. We got all this power. Alright, guys. I think we got something. See, but we had to, hold on. Let's look at the fight. Because sometimes we be going after stuff, we be forgetting all the freaking fight we did. And then be feeling all, like, beating ourselves up and all this kind of stuff. No, we freaking fight. We fought for this. We did it. Well, we started with this, right? These kind of guys, right? Something's missing. One of them's missing. Yeah, okay. Pick two. I ain't even drawn that second one. Remember the one with the super force perspective? We just started going the first one. I don't know if this was, I was doing something. Shoot, we got here. Nah, because I need to see this, guys. And we need to see the art. We need to see all the work that we do. This is what's going to add to your push. You need to know, no, I'm out here freaking hustling too. Like, you know, what we would call professionals or people that you look up to. I ain't the only ones freaking hustling. We out here hustling. We out here doing this mess too. Look at that. We got this. I like this. I'm going to put this on the wall. All right. I do, because I'm like, Aeonix, I might do another one for you for fun. You know what I'm saying? We tried to lay it down, and I was like, bro, this feels freaking dry as heck. It's freaking a dry chicken, you know? I'm like, nah, we ain't gonna present the world with this. We gotta figure something else. And then we went to get back down. We smeared, we smurred. Doesn't matter how we got here. We got here. We used reference. We used a lot of stuff to just get to this little rough sketch, guys. This here. But watch what's gonna look at. You can already tell with enough time. This can be something super dope. Hands open, hands closed, whatever. Um, and this is how we get there, guys. Nobody's gonna see all this work. Only you are. No one's gonna see the sweat, the blood, sweat, and tears. Only you are, and you can freaking drink that juice. All right, get yourself powered up. That's what I'm doing right now, cause I'm like, okay, now I gotta spend 10 hours. I gotta spend, you know, freaking however long to execute this, to see it all the way through. So this, my friend, this is the war I was talking about. Okay. So I think what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna still keep it small. We've been on, I think I'll go for 2 hours, guys, and we'll see how far we can get. All you guys that are watching, I'm so glad you guys are still here. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes I'm like, yo, this feels boring, but this, I really want us to get to some spots. Matter of fact, let me pull this over here, guys. What do you guys want to listen to? Okay. I got a lot of game stuff. I got some Objo. Let me know if y'all see anything. Everything's probably gonna be no words. Y'all want to listen to a little simple and clean, some Hikaru Utada. You know what I'm saying? Which I want. You know what I'm saying? Too mellow. We can go with that for a cool minute. You know what I'm saying? I might be yourself, Day Mouse. You know what I'm saying? Like, what y'all want to do? Cause I'm about to get in. We're about to go freaking right. We're about to go in. I might hit up. Shoot. I'm gonna give y'all a second, and then I'm gonna just pick something. If y'all don't, or shoot, tell me to search something. I don't know. But we're about to like go in. The same time when I go in, I gotta like still be calm. That's the whole thing. Okay, Rukunes, we're going straight up. Let's search them out. That is something that I'm trying to understand too, because you want to, bro. I think I'm gonna just go with the populars, whatever's going on. Or should I go with the Station 95? Whatever. Dang, I haven't even listened to Rukunet stuff. Okay, so we just gonna vibe with this. Matoko? Who's Matoko? Matoko. Okay, cool. So what I learned too is that I don't have to rush myself. We do not have to rush ourselves, okay? I'm gonna pull the reference up real quick on the side. I think I'm gonna drop it like here. Oh, this is from my comic. I'm sorry, guys. I'm not gonna drop it there. Let me just go back and just bring it up in here. Oh, they have that light table thing. That's pretty cool. Okay. Just have this right here just a little bit, because I think I'm gonna start kind of going in with everything that the reference is giving. So I'm gonna think of the type of scarf and kind of wrap that up in there and stuff like that. It's a Tekken tag. Hey, let's go with some Tekken at DMB. Let's go with some Tekken tag, y'all. We was talking about Tekken earlier. Let me do that real quick. Hold on, guys. Hold on. Tekken tag original, first one. That's my jam. Hold on. Dang, I hate when they won't let me go to the artist. Namco Sound. And then Namco also dropped in the Ace Combats too, so that's pretty cool. Oh my gosh, guys, let's freaking go. Y'all want me to turn this up for y'all? Turn your volume up. Alright. Okay, get this out of here. Oh my gosh. Remember, like, me and my sister playing this so much. Let's go. Let's get in here. I'm gonna I think I'm gonna raw draw this. Okay. Raw drawing is like, again, it's gonna be loose. Let me see. I'm trying to think of how, because I do want these shoulders like up, showing. Dang, let me turn this up for me. Hold on. Y'all got it on normal. I got mine all low so I can hear myself. I'm about to freaking... Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Ah! Okay. Alright, cool. So let me think of, like, kind of how this body's going. Oh, the imbu. Let's go, y'all. Yeah. So now I've allowed myself to let go. I know, he looks kind of chunky, don't worry. Aeonix is like, bro, like, he's not that chunky. I'm like, I get you, I got you. I know. Just trying to add a little reality. I'll slim him up the obliques, you know what I'm saying? We'll slim him up, you know what I'm saying? I'm just trying to feel this out. Feel these muscles. Feel what's going on here. Try to think of this head here. Ooh. Oof. Okay, sword. Now this. What is going on here? This man needs to be in front of him, right? Great. Now I gotta think. Let me think. What if it is behind him? Let's do it. So I want to show like this. Let's just try some. Let's try. I think I might have to. And if he's holding it here. Okay, what would be happening? He's holding it here. How does that work? How would that even work? Let's see what you guys say. What's that thick? Yeah, this fool is freaking taking in the meat, the protein. This fool is like, fool, you will not take me down. I have to carry this freaking blade. Come on now, guys. Dang. This is not a freaking joke. Do we want it in front? Do we want it behind? I think we want it in front. We want to highlight the blade. We want to highlight its power. So, how does that work if I have his shoulder going up and I have it then going back and then I have this back? I mean, it can work if the blade is at a slant, but I don't know if it's supposed to be like, if he's drawing power from it, he needs it to be like freaking stable. Like, let's try some. Let's just try something real quick. I don't know, because I like what we had already, and maybe it's just let me do a couple things. If you guys have suggestions, let me know. Oh, okay. Tonfa style. Utilize the design that you've created, young man. That is smart. You're like, yeah, I gave him that so we can be more dynamic with this character. So when people see it, they're like, wait, what the hell? Like, this fool's a little different than all the other big sword-wielding people we see. Ooh, I thought of something kind of dope. Like if his hand was holding on to this one, and so he's like almost like, it's like almost like he's hugging the blade. Almost, kind of not, I want to say hugging, but he's like holding, you know what I'm saying? Like he is like pushing down on this thing, and it's like, you know what I'm saying? Something like that. I don't know. We're gonna rock with this for a cool minute. Put the sword in the back so the viewer can see the whole character. I know. I'm trying to think of, like, that's the whole thing. Like, I want to highlight the sword. I think one of the main things to highlight is this hilt action, because the only thing in the blade will be this light type of thing going on. And this is probably going to be like real close to his head, and he's like, oh my god, I don't want to get hit in the head. However, yeah, because I feel like this blade is like a little too close to him. Unless I change the perspective on his leg. Maybe draw that. So as as you guys can see, so many questions start to come up. There's so many directions that we can go. There's so many oh, what would make sense? What would this and that? And this is it's like directing a film, guys. That's what we really are. And sometimes I don't think we realize how much energy and how much brain and all this stuff that takes into doing this. To getting that piece, getting that getting the best result. And I just want to tell you guys, it's cool to fight for that result. You know what I'm saying? So this is what I usually start doing. Let's copy this mug. Okay, copy, please. And we're gonna have one that is a little different. Let's put this back up in there. Let's look at, because this, we were all feeling this. So what I'm gonna do, let me see if I can utilize this. Maybe we'll have it in the back. I don't know. It looks a little uncomfortable. Okay. When you guys see me do this, that means I'm trying to figure it out. You see all this like scrabble? That means I'm trying to see if I can feel that thing. See, I don't know, just me being whatever. Hold on, guys. I like the track. We're gonna move it. Choices, my friend. Because then too, there's also this thing that I was kind of thinking of too. Hold on. I'll show you guys real quick. Which will kind of almost lend to one of the reference we saw. Where maybe we let the blade do one of these numbers. One of these hang numbers, you know what I'm saying? Could be doing like that. I mean, it's pretty huge. It'll be behind him. What's going on here? I went a little too extreme. Sometimes I go extreme just to get a feel if it even would feel good. Also too, if it does that, I think I would tilt his shoulders this way. And maybe it's like, yes. Something like that. Still have him hold the tilt like Talo, but with this, but then again, we're gonna miss the blade. We're gonna miss that guy. But we're gonna get it here. We'll get it here, and we will get a lot of. I'm gonna rock with this for a cool minute. I think I'm gonna rock with this for a second because it is kind of cool to see the character. Oh yeah, we need that gauntlet. We need to show this gauntlet. So I might have to up this here and have this gauntlet shining here, face shining here, and then somehow have the blade shining here. But that's not gonna work because his arm would be going forward, which means it'll start hitting this knee area. If I have this sword here, this sword would have to math. I might have to drag it out here, something like that, which is fine if we just get it to work, the whole pose feeling balanced. Type of thing. Oh yeah, we're gonna work this. Okay. I don't know. Something of the nature. Or something. Maybe. No. I don't know. He could be backlit by the. Oh, look at this guy. Yeah, we're sticking with this then. Backlit We're gonna have light all up in here. We'll have some light shining off here in his head. Remember that one we had with the dark and the light? We'll have some areas where it's very not lit, and those parts that are lit will see most of the color. My gosh, you guys, you guys making this freaking easy. Okay, cool. That's our idea, right? Let's see. I wonder how this is gonna work. Something like that, right? Leg coming out there. So we're getting perspective. This, we just have to figure out the sword. Oh yeah, I'm trying to figure out this arm. Is it an arm that is going like this, where the fist is, you know, this is the, you guys see what I mean? The fist is down, this is the, or is it, dang, I don't even know if you guys can kind of see what I'm doing. The elbow's back there, and it'll be like holding it like that, or are we doing like bicep open like that, this, and we're getting a thumb action, fist to fist, and it's holding it like this. This is kind of like how I wanted to do it. So I think we're gonna do that. Just got a little bit more expression with it being open like that. A little charge. All right, so we'll do that here. What I'm gonna do too, I'm gonna copy this. And what I'm gonna start doing is, actually I think what I'm gonna do is, let's make this a little bigger, because we're gonna start slowly moving into the range of making this piece a finale, a finish. Okay. We'll have the sword rest on the ground, maybe with a little effects on the ground or something like that. Let me see. I'm kind of just, whoa, erase some of this stuff out of here. I'm gonna start smushing this. Okay. This is the way. I'll take this out. Let me take out our ref for a second, and I'm gonna just keep all this other raw stuff in here. Again. Thing is like, you're like, oh, you're messing up. No. I kind of have it in the back of my mind. Dang. So I'm just seeing stuff like, oh, I should be flipping this. I feel like that. Something like this. This here. Let me kind of erase some of this. I don't really need that. Okay. Now, so I'm gonna like redraw over it a little bit, so I can kind of feel now what's the form I was doing. So you guys see, just kind of like clarifying some things. Like I was looking at things, and I'm still kind of like, I think it's because I'm trying to like rush. And yeah, I feel like I'm still like kind of rushing. Maybe even if it was like something like, you know, something like this. But with that, we can't see. Well, no, maybe we can. It's like super backlit. Yeah, this mess is freaking dope. I think this is the school stage. Like little Zaoyu stage with freaking Jin school uniform. Yeah, I don't know, because we're gonna kind of be missing this blade. missing this hill if I kind of put it like that. And then too, if I had the hair flying up, I gotta think of like the best composition that'll like help that. But we'll figure that out. Let me just keep rocking with this. Yeah. Something like that. And then I remember we had our scarf. I want to have some of that scarf covering his face. I always like scarves covering some of the face, so we'll do that. Let me kind of erase some of this so I can kind of see a little clarity how I want to do this. Because I may bring this arm back out. And again, you may have it like so that when the blade is like actually like resting on the ground. And so he's not like fully holding it, but he has to be holding it somehow. I don't know. We'll figure it out. This adds a little juice. Actually, I'm gonna kind of go in that direction. Just adds to that like wideness, this wide stance that he's in. I think I'm trying to think because I got this knee out. I could have him sort of just to add a little bit of reality, so he's not kind of have it resting a little bit more on that side where his knee is at, like his weight is. So that's why I shifted him, just to add a little more, a little more to. And then I could probably, I don't know, things are getting weird now. Let me see. Should be flipping this stuff. How much time we got? Oh, we have like 10 minutes. I feel like I just screwed myself. I'm like, wait, what happened? I thought we had a good. No, hold on, keep going. I think, yeah, that shift kind of did some things to this. It made one thing feel kind of like working, and then it made some other things, made like a lot of other things off, but it's okay. We're gonna find you. We're gonna find you. I think we're still kind of headed in a good direction, but I can kind of bring more of this. I want to bring more arch in the back. I don't know. Still gotta think of like perspective too. Gotta think of all that. Let me see something real quick. Whoa. Hold on. Something else that's annoying me too. Something else I think that's annoying. I have this more good power. Dang, your boy is fighting so hard right now. I'm like, where is the answer? Hold on, guys. Let me slow down. Also, too, what'll probably help me is getting away from this. I'm still gonna work it for this next maybe a couple minutes, or I may show you guys something else. Because when I get away from it and I'll look back at, maybe we should just do that. Let's do that, okay? We're not gonna look at this. I'm not gonna even look at this. I'm like, should I look at this? I don't know what to look at. But yeah, maybe I'll kind of look at some of these references that we're looking at. Let me turn this music down because I can't hear myself. And we're just gonna kind of get away from that, because I'm known of like just bow 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 bow, smash smash smash, make work, and you will overwork yourself, and you'll work it really hard, and you'll come back and you're like, oh man, what happened? So I'm gonna just kind of let's marinate on some of this stuff. Just marinate on these blades. What else I got up here? Maybe let's look at this. These are gesture drawings I did earlier. I should have did some more before I started. This is Day. This is from Daughter. Still working on that. This is the comic. We're still working on this. Yes. Another picture of the main character from Daughter. I want to fix this. See this here? This doesn't... It feels cool to me, but it doesn't really make sense. So I had made some notes of things to fix, stuff that I wanted to highlight, and stuff like that. What else we got? What else we have in here? This is some more Daughter stuff, some more kind of like promo stuff, I guess. This is another one, promo stuff like that. So yeah, your boy trying to get some stuff in. He's trying to get some stuff in. I'm not gonna look at it yet. We're not gonna look at it yet. I want to, but this is also part of art. Restraint. Hold off. Take a breath. It is okay. I'm trying to think if I have anything else to show you guys. I could show. It's another Daughter page I'm working on. I was figuring out, or actually no, I was just redrawing, adding some new parts inked, because I'm trying to like kind of change the process of how I do the comic, as well as just make it look dope. It has to work, you know what I'm saying? My painting style, I don't even know. I guess usually when I go, like, let's look at the Daughter one. Let's look at this one. So this one, matter of fact, I might have a breakdown of all this since I have the file. Let's see what happened. I went from a sketch, because originally I was gonna draw Sakura, and I was trying to come up with a dope pose, and I was like, yo, like I can't really find nothing. Then I was like, dang, let me work on I want to work on something for Daughter. And I did this. Oh no, I was working on it one night and I came up with this, her kind of like hunched over, and I was like, I kind of like where it's going. And then I changed it to this, so again, still sketch. And I guess I was trying something else. I don't think it worked. Oh no, I think I did use that. I did. I used this, guys. I was like, I feel it. I feel it somewhere. And then I think I smushed it out and started to draw over it, and this is what we got. And I was like, yo, I can do something with this. So then I think I penciled over, trying to figure out her outfit, all this kind of stuff like that. And then color. Let's see, I got some color in here. This right here, this is what I've been doing now. It's kind of like this light, like watercolor type path. So painting heat in areas and cool in certain areas, just lightly. Over, I'm pretty sure I had some line work that I was probably doing it over Nah, I think I had line work. I usually go over some line work when I'm doing this stuff. Um, no, that's just more paint. And that's more something. I don't know. I'm like, where am I at? So yeah, I did that. Well, you can't see. I did that. And I probably did it over the sketch. Sometimes I just paint over this stuff just because I know I'm gonna change it to like a multiply layer or something like that. I think this is another light paint pass where it kind of just added a little bit more color. And then here, I'm trying to think of what I did here. I think I just copied what I had before. This, I copied this here and put it on top. So what it was going to do was going to, yeah, so whatever that is, I turned it into like a multiply layer, and I put it over the colors. And whatever I did, I don't know what I did. I did something. I overlaid it, and so it just gave the tone a lot more to those light colors. What is all this? Oh, these were all like. Oh yeah, I also took it in another program, took it and created it in like. Um, I took it and created. I'm trying to look at you guys' messages, and what did I do? I inked it. Yeah, I did some ink line work, and then brought that back into the program. Did some overlays over it, and kind of added it all together, moved things around, used tone curves and stuff like that, and like I smashed it all together, and that's how we got here to this. And then usually at this point, I'm like, okay, I'm gonna be like an original painter and just start painting over everything on the top. So if you look real closely, this is not that pretty all close up. It's not supposed to be. It doesn't have to be. As long as it works back here, this is fine. I know, so sometimes we'll be all zooming in, trying to make everything pretty and all this kind of stuff. And it's kind of the magic in the art is like that it's not just this perfect, pristine, 3D model, thing like that. That's what kind of adds the air to it having this artistic or having holes in it that allows for the human mind to add an artistic in between to that, you know what I mean? So, and I like to have my works like very organic feeling like somebody, pencil papered on it or whatever. Um, I want you to feel what I'm trying to sell you, I guess. So that's kind of my process. I kind of change it, do different things based off of whatever it is. But this is kind of like more of how I've been painting so far. So yeah, hopefully we'll see more of that later. Okay, let's go back. Okay. Yeah. I'm like, all right, we're back. It's like, great. Let's make this work. I'm like, how do I do it? This is hilarious to me. Um, there's so many things that I can do. I feel like what I need to do is actually understand what the pose is. Understand where I want to take this. And you know what, guys? This may actually be a great time to stop. You know why? One, because I need to eat something. Two, I need to tell myself, hey, this is great. We got somewhere dope. And I kind of want to surprise you guys with what it looks like at the end. Like, they're like, okay, we know where he stopped. And we had some dope ideas. He has a dope idea. And I kind of want to surprise you guys with what we end up with. And my main thing is to also keep all those things that Aeonix wanted. The gauntlet, the mask, the hair. Make sure maybe the hair does not need to be doing all this. Maybe it's better if it sways in a certain direction, to help the composition. Because if I have all this kind of action going on and then I have just this wave thing up here, like I'm gonna end up with a box composition, which is fine because I've been doing a lot of that. But I want to try to get as much movement in the best place, and I don't know. I just want you to feel this thing, and who knows? Maybe I'll put the sword in the sword will end up being in front. I may change something. I may have him hold something. We're all gonna find out later. You guys got the behind the scenes. You guys are on set. Now I'm gonna go in post production, and you guys are gonna have to wait to see what the picture looks like in the theater. Okay, that's gonna be my gift to you. Okay, and my gift to Aeonix, who won the competition. I won as a competition. He won in the raffle, and yes, y'all, yes. So as you can see, I'm trying to close this out. For you guys that stayed the whole time, yo, for real, fam. That's like 2 hours or whatever. Hopefully you guys were doing something while this was on, or if you were taking notes or anything. Actually, no, if you were taking notes, man, and just kind of, this is what I was for. You know what I mean? You know, I had a lot of fun doing this. I had a lot of fun coming up with this, vibing with you guys, and then also too, like I also got to show you guys, like, look, like even if you guys think I'm like a good artist, I'm good. So are you. But we do come to these places where this is still a work in progress, and it is totally okay, because even as artists, we are artists in progress. We're still growing, you know. And yes, definitely good games, bro. Like this is something that I'm here to tell. This is why I want to do this, is to know, like, yo, like this is actually dope. Like this right here is freaking dope. This is great. The stuff that's inside you is great. Your ideas are great. Like, you know, and just because they're not fully manifested or seen, or nobody doesn't know it or anything, does not mean that they're not great. Like, we must have faith. We must continue to walk. We must continue to fight for that stuff. That fight is great. It's great that we can fight for it, you know? It's something to live for, something to fight for, something to be disciplined about. It's great that we're artists and we get to go after these our crafts and all this kind of stuff like that, you know? We're a living character. We're a living anime character, film character. You know what I'm saying? We're going against all odds. We have a very dope life. Sometimes it doesn't feel like it. Sometimes we feel like we deserve more, but that's the whole warrior inside of us, the Ryu. Ryu is one of the strongest, and is still fighting to become stronger. He's not like, I'm looking for the freaking the treasure chest of gold to end my conquest. The conquest, the journey doesn't end. Let's start enjoying it. Let's start punching the punching bag. Let's get out there. Let's keep working and keep each other uplifted, because we're all in it. We're all going through it. So that's my spiel to you guys. It's not a spiel. That's for real. That's the real stuff. I hope you guys have a blessed night. Is my mic on? Yeah, my mic is on. I'm looking at something. I don't know. It's like no sound. But you guys have a blessed night. We'll see what happens at the end of this. And I can't wait to show you guys. I'll post it. I'll do something, whatever it is. But I'm glad you guys are here for the adventure. Yeah, I hope this thing is still recording. Aeonix, I'll be sending you the whole recording, all this kind of stuff, the end, everything like that, because it's a gift to you, inspiration to you, to keep fighting, keep building, and for all of us, all right? So you guys have a good night. Keep rocking and teching. Keep out there fighting. Keep learning the frame data, all that stuff we just looked at. Keep on with it. This is our life. This is our world. We can paint it how we want. Please paint it with righteousness and hope and good things, though. You have the choice, though. You can choose dark side if you want. You know what I'm saying? So, all right, guys. I'm gonna catch you. It was fun. Be blessed. Thank y'all for staying. All right. Peace.